Hi everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody here. I am here to do a Kill-A-Kit video for my Stampin' Up! Project Life Memories in the Making kit. I still have some supplies in here and we'll go through that in a moment, but I'm done working with this kit for now. This has been the kit that I've been using in my Kit Day Thursday videos for the last couple weeks, and I have completed 7 projects with it. So I'll show you everything, and each one of these has a process video as well, and I will link that in the description box below. And if you like my Kit Day Thursday videos, or if you just like process videos in general, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notifications of when I upload. So what I've been doing, or what I've been using here recently, is this Project Life kit from Stampin' Up! And it's called Memories in the Making Kit. There are a couple different ones that they offer. Now, it's not a subscription. It is one that you just purchase and then you work with. And they do have different ones that are available. And also, I actually purchased this one on clearance a couple months ago. So if you want to try one out but maybe aren't really sure, check out their clearance or their sale section and see if you can see if there's one there that you can purchase. Now, there is a card pack as well as an accessory pack, and I purchased both of those. So this kit is both of those. And also, just to mention, on my blog, I have a PDF where I have all of the kits that I've reviewed in the past. I started my kit review series back in 2016, so I'm working on updating that kit review, or that kit series PDF, where you can download each of the PDFs for each of the kits that I reviewed that tell you all the details and all of that. So if you're interested in that type of thing, go check out my blog. I have a resources tab and it's on there. So I'll tell you what came in the kit, and then I'll show you what I have left. So the kit comes with 4x6 cards, 4x4 cards, and 3x4 cards, as well as the accessory pack has some 2x2 cards. So just right there you can see there's a wide variety of different cards that you can use. I personally use Project Life Design A page protectors, which are only 3x4 and 4x6, but I was able to incorporate a lot of the 4x4 as well as the 2x2 in different layouts. So these cards, there were 100 of these cards when I started, and I counted, I think I have like 68 left or something like that. So I used a good many. Now, I use a lot of pictures in my layouts, so I didn't use 8 cards on every layout. Some layouts I only used 4 cards, some layouts I only used 3. So I have a lot of cards left. Now I'll just kind of flip through here. There are a few themed cards, like this one's related to Easter. But other than that, and you could use it without having to have the Easter thing. Other than that, most of the things were not themed. As you can see, there's some ice cream cones there. But most of them are just designs, and then they have elements on them. There were a few that had birthday themes on it. And I'll point those out when I show you the videos. That one, or not the videos, the layouts. That one said celebration. That one says my peeps, which kind of references Easter peeps, or just people in general. Here are the 3x4 cards. If you notice, one thing I realized as I was working with the kit, probably almost 75% of the cards have journaling lines on them or grid lines on them, so they would be perfect if you are one who includes a lot of journaling or likes to use Project Life cards on other styles of layouts, like 12x12 layouts, and you would have like a journaling spot. And then these are the 4x6. I really love the colors. As you can see, there are a lot of journaling cards. There are definitely some decorative cards left. That one said Hello Spring. That's a example of a themed one, but again, not something you couldn't cover up if you want to. That's a bucket list. There are a ton of cards left. I could make a ton more layouts. The reason I'm stopping working with this kit is because I'm realizing I'm having to add a lot of embellishments with the kit in order to make it work. And then I have just a handful of 2x2 cards left. I tried to use these a lot for cutting up and making my own embellishments. So I have some left, not a ton, but some. So as you can see, I have a giant stack of cards left. But as you see, as I go through the embellishments, you're going to see that I don't have a ton of embellishments left. And it's made it kind of difficult to continue to make layouts when I don't have a ton of embellishments. I always keep all the little offcuts whenever I am creating a layout. Let's see here. This box is really cool, by the way. I really have enjoyed working with having this box to store it in. I've got a little, oh well, there's a little piece of paper in the bottom. Let me just separate. I should have done this before. Like that's cut off of a 2x2 card. These are all little bits that I have cut from other cards. As you can see, I have a whole pile. Now, I keep all of these, and I just kind of keep them for punching out little bits. I kept all the full cards here, but all my little extra pieces. Like this was cut off of a 4x6 card. This was cut off of a 4x4 card. So these are all partial cards. And on my desk, I keep a little box with just random little bits and pieces of things, random embellishments. I will throw all of those in here, and then I'll continue to use them as I can. I pull from here whenever I need something just random, or if I feel like something, if the kit needs something or a layout needs something, I'll look through my little box here. So all of these little offcut pieces are going to go in there. Some of the little tiny ones I may just throw away, but I try to keep just about everything. Like this will be thrown away. That's not good. I won't be using that anymore. So there were also 2 acetate pieces. One had a ice cream cone, and one had like confetti on it. It was dots and stars. Now, I will use gold elements, but it's not my #1 choice. Silver is my #1 choice, and I happened to lay this card down, or actually it was this one, lay this down on something, and I realized the back side of this gold is silver. So both of these, because they're not like words or anything, you can do the opposite side, the back side, and it's basically the same image, just reversed in silver. So that's how I ended up using this one, and I still have the ice cream cone piece left. There are also 2 wood veneer cards. I don't really use wood veneer cards in my project life, but I did use the large heart that was there, and I thought about punching out the ampersand, but I wasn't sure I'd be able to get it out without breaking it. You probably could, but it seems to be in there pretty well, and I knew I wasn't going to use the card, so I just kept it together. Also, there was, let's see, there were 12 wood veneer pieces, and this is the little cutout from where it was. I only have 1 left. I have this heart. They had hearts inside as well. I have 1 heart left, so I will add that into my stash. There were also 2 sheets of watercolor cutouts, and the sheets were 4x6 size. And this is what I have left. I have a circle. I have an ice cream cone. I have a star, I have a popsicle, and I have a half a speech bubble. So these will just go probably in my little embellishment box as well, the one that's sitting on my desk. All of my cards will go in with my card stash. Same thing for the acetate piece. These will go into my wood veneer stash, and this will just go in my scraps. Oh, I guess it wasn't 4x6, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically 4x5. So these are all the ones. I used the heart, the other speech bubble, the camera. That's the other half. I had an ampersand, a plus sign, a geotag, and a label. So I used most of them. I have some of them left. Also, there was a little sheet of 12 epoxy triangles. I used that completely. It's in here. Little piece that it was on. There were also 2 sheets of gold stickers. Where's the other one? Okay, am I losing my mind? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Two gold acetate cards. There was 1 sheet of gold stickers, which is this one, and I have a good many left. I have 2 balloons, a little heart, this little like swirly thing, ice cream cone, a bunch of flowers, 2 hearts, and then like these little wreath things. So I have probably half of this left. There were also 2 sheets of stickers. This one is completely used up, and then I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left on this one with 2 little scraps. there. Just so you know, the box, the labels that came for the box are here. There was an English version as well as a couple other languages and then a blank one. I use these as embellishments because I could layer them under things just to get that yellow. And then the ones that were blank here at the bottom, I use those as well. Those weren't really part of the kit, but I did use them with the kit. And then I had 2 sheets of alphas, and I absolutely loved this. So you got 2 sheets, so 2 sets of alphas. They had black, which was a skinnier font, and then this white one, which is more of a block font. They were the same height, but more of a block font. And then also a washi tape, which of course I have some of the washi tape left. So I'm fairly pleased with what I was able to use. Of course, I have some embellishments that are still, and definitely cards that are still going to go in my stash. But there are a few things that I just won't use. Like I won't use these 3x4 wood veneer cards. I had a difficult time using these gold because I know it obviously goes with the colors, but I just don't gravitate toward gold very much. It took me a while to figure out how to use these watercolor pieces. I didn't really figure out how to use those till the final layout. And I don't know why I hadn't thought about coloring them in with markers before because I don't have any watercolors, but I didn't think about that till the final layout, and you'll see that as well. And then I definitely, absolutely loved these alphas. There are a lot left on both of these. So let me clear this off, and then I will show you what actually, what I made with this kit. And I will definitely keep this box and use it. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I could definitely keep it. Keep it and maybe use it whenever I go, if I go on a crop or go just travel somewhere, keeping a set together. All right, let's see. All right. All right, I have 7 layouts that I did. The very first one is this title page, and it's, I believe, an 8x8, and it was just Melody's birthday trip to Charlotte. So I used a card. These are some balloons that were on that sticker sheet, and I stitched some ribbons for my balloons. And this was just a title page to part of my album. I used some washi tape, and then there's some of those epoxy triangles. So I really like this one. There is a process video for that, which again I will link below. This one is from July of 2015. Is that right? Yes, July of 2015. This was one of those watercolor pieces that I used, and I didn't really like it at the time. Here's another one because it's a different white, because it's watercolor paper. So I really wish I had thought to color it in at the time. It looks fine, but it kind of bothered me when I was doing it. You can see I don't think I added much at all to this page to complete, to this kit to complete this page. This is one of those that I did at the very beginning where I had everything available in the kit and I just used what I could, or used everything from that kit. This next one is A New Adventure, and this was same trip, but this is when we went to the Discovery Place for the day, and I have not adhered this acrylic camera because it's going to go on the outside of the page protector, and I'm not sure if this is the right page protector that's going to go in, so I haven't adhered that, but that will be adhered to the outside. I did add a few things, and this is an example of where I used those yellow labels. This was one of those blank labels, but there was a lot of yellow on this layout, so it just fit really well. You can see the wood veneer. This is one I added. This did not come in the kit, but that is one I added. And then I have my little geotag watercolor piece here as well. And that's part of that watercolor speech bubble. These are those alphas that came in the kit, though. That's that white. And then here's an example of where I took a 2x2 card and trimmed it down and used it as an embellishment itself. This one is kind of 2-part. It was a Project Life spread as well as an insert for my album, and I used the little wood veneer flower there to indicate where we were staying. But I put one of the Project Life cards here, did a little bit of embellishment. Now this kit is where, not this kit, I keep saying that. This page is where I realized I need to add something to this kit. There's something wrong with the kit. I'm not making it. It's just not working right. Something doesn't feel right. And what I realized it was is I need more die cuts. There were stickers in the kit. There were the epoxy triangles. There were wood veneer. There was washi tape. I just didn't have enough die cuts. And yes, I can cut some of the cards up, but I needed some decorative die cuts as well. So I pulled in my Ellie Studio packages, like my die cut packages. And I keep those in 3x4 little boxes. One of the videos shows how I store those and how I use them. And I just kind of kept it beside me because a lot of the LE Studio elements are pieces have a good variety of color. And I knew that I could make it work with this kit. So like this right here says there's nothing better than this. That's from an LA Studio. This A Summer Story is from the LA Studio little packages that I have. Forever and Always, Smile, This Moment, these labels. Those are all from LA Studio, but it fits really well with what was also in the kit. Like, of course, all the cards are from the kit, but I've got my epoxy triangles, I've got my wood veneer, I've got the washi tape, I've got the cards themselves, I've got some labels and this sticker. So there's a lot in the kit that worked really, really well with the LE Studio products. This one I really wanted to have a large story, so I printed out my journaling on my computer and put it on this card, which was really nice because this card itself is kind of busy. And then these are those black alphas that came in the kit. And as you could see, I was able to do a pretty long title. And this was my 4th layout. So having 2 sheets of each of the alphas is awesome. It's definitely worth it. And I'll have all the pricing and stuff on my on the PDF that goes along with this kit that I've reviewed, and I will link that in the description box below because it's very much a good value, especially if you purchase one on clearance. I did check a couple days ago, and the accessory kit is still there, but not the card kit anymore. So if you like the accessories, like all the little embellishments, that kit's still available. I want to say it's like $4.80. Like, it's very inexpensive. This one I titled We're the Perfect Pair or Perfect Pair, and I had cut that from a 4x6 card that was vertical orientation, which obviously I don't use, so it was a way for me to use that as well. Again, I'm still using LE Studio die cuts to kind of go along, and it just mixes right in with the kit. You can see it's beautiful. This one matches, this red down here matches this red, this pink matches this pink, like it just fits so well. I love this, and I put in a few vellum pieces from the LA Studio elements as well. And I did have another alpha I added here. I just wanted to do a little caption, and I wanted it to be very simple. And these are on some clear stickers, so it doesn't take away from the photo. All right, this one is titled My Family. This was number 6. And I had this piece of memorabilia that I wanted to include from Kaylin's preschool. It was his assignment, and then this one as well as this bag that he had in the photo. I just cut it down. So it's got that bright yellow as well as that teal. So I was able to pull in, again, some of those yellow labels that came in the kit to label the kit, not as an embellishment in the kit, but to label the kit. And then I'm using a 2x2 card here for an embellishment, as well as here, and then some LE Studio things. This is my last layout, and this is where I've really kind of figured out how to utilize the watercolor die cuts. However, I did just use a black marker to color them in, a black brush marker to color them in. And I have the camera here, the heart here, and then the ampersand here. And I purposefully put them black because I wanted to kind of tie in a few of these other black elements that I used. There was a black frame sticker, and I cut it apart and used it in 3 different places. Again, one of those yellow labels that I layered something over so you can't see the foreign language that's underneath, or the label that's underneath. That I don't know what that one said. I mean, well, I know what it said, but I don't know if it was in English or a different language. And then this is that 3x4, I've lost my mind. acetate piece. There we go. That was gold foiled on one side with silver on the opposite side. And that's where I really figured out, like, oh yeah, I could use that on the opposite side. It's silver. And then I used a couple different banners here to make my title. And it just says, "This Birthday Boy." So that is it. This was actually a Christmas layout, but we were at a Christmas parade, but we were celebrating Kalen's birthday because his birthday is December 2nd. So, you can see how versatile the kit is if you can use it for a Christmas parade, for a birthday celebration in December when it's really a summer spring kit. So you can see right there how versatile it is. So that is it. That's everything that I've created with this kit. I really hope that you've enjoyed this kit review. I have enjoyed working with it, and if you haven't already seen it, I've already done an unboxing for my next Kit Day Thursday series that I'll be doing. So go back and check that out. It should have been posted on Tuesday, and it's a Gossamer Blue kit. So go back and check that out, because next week you're going to start seeing, on Thursdays, you're going to start seeing Kit Day Thursday videos with that kit instead of this one, because I'm done with this one. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate all the support. I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions. Right now I'm actually working through kits that I have in my stash and not purchasing any new ones, but eventually I will start purchasing new ones. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions or questions. All right, I hope you have a great day. Bye.